What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Coach here, midway through day 10. Actually, pretty sore today. I didn't expect that. I was supposed to lift weights at lunchtime for about an hour, and just due to how I'm feeling, I actually am changing it up. So I'm just going to do a couple walks today. And I did a 40-minute walk, it was 3 miles. So that's kind of a brisk pace. And I think for me, that got my heart rate up, and it's enough distance to where I feel like I burned enough calories. I would say about 400 or so. But really, rather than worrying about how many calories it is, I'm more concerned that I got the activity in and was able to be moving. And so I'm actually going to go for another walk, about a 30-minute walk here in a little bit, and a couple more meals to get in. But kind of my tip today is I think there's this misconception that if you're really not pushing intensity and working out super hard, you're not going to get the weight loss goals that you want to get to, and that's actually not true. Walking is something I've incorporated over the last couple of years. Is a great way. It's low impact in terms of hurting. If you have pain associated with your knees, your back, from running or jogging or any kind of jumping motion, it's a great alternative. And actually, I find it a little more peaceful. So I like to pop in my headphones, just kind of go at a relatively brisk pace, sometimes a little bit slower, but really, it's a great way for me to get in some activity and just kind of, also some mindfulness that I can apply while I'm out, kind of think about my goals and reflect on my day and things like that. So it's a lot of health benefit in my opinion. And walking is something I can see doing for the rest of my life. Where running, as much as I enjoy it, I don't know that I'm going to be able to do it at a fast pace for years on end. Especially at this weight right now, I don't want to run. I don't want to risk getting an injury early in, because it's not that I couldn't get to my goals. It's just going to be a lot more difficult if I get a knee injury or an ankle injury or anything like that. So I'm not saying you don't need to do intense activity at some point, but especially if you're starting out, walking is a fantastic way to do it. And here in a few weeks, when we start talking more about activity, how to incorporate that walking, and a progressive strategy. If you get just into a routine, that's great. But I think the best way to get results with walking is to do a little bit more every week. And, just start with a baseline, and we just start building and progressing. And at some point there's hey, we're pushing as far as we can go. And then, we kind of assess, hey, is this sustainable, or is this maybe a little too much, and we can back it down. So a lot to go in those many weeks till we get to that part of the process. But anyways, feeling pretty good. Like I said, I'm not hungry. I think in terms of my where I want to get to, I'm right on track. I'm not at too much of a rate that's I'm concerned about, and I'm losing weight. Obviously, it's more in the form of water. Right now, because of the reduced carbohydrates and the reduced sodium, compared to what I was doing over many months. So that's to be expected. But in fat, I may have burned a pound or two at this point. That's all I want. So that's going to wrap it up for today, and we will get back to you with day 11 tomorrow.